Pretty Kitty. This is my vlog where I talk about all the things I love about sewing. And so the first order of the day, slightly late, I do apologise for that, I've been really busy lately, is the winner of this really cute little makeup bag that we made together in my tutorial video. And if you haven't checked that video out, there is a link up here to that video where I show you step by step how to create this really cute little pouch which can be used for makeup or pretty much anything really. I've made lots of these. So the winner is, picked at random, Vegan Bean. Vegan Bean, you are the winner of this lovely little makeup bag, so get in contact with me. I like the fact that you're a mum too, and you made a comment about giving yourself some headspace, I think. So yeah, definitely need headspace when you're a mum. So yeah, if you drop me an email, I will pop my email address down in the drop down box below, and then we'll organise to get this sent out to you. And if you would like to have it personalised with your initials or anything else on there, just let me know in that email. So congratulations, Vegan Bean. Thanks everyone else for entering. I got loads and loads of lovely comments about how people love sewing and why people love sewing. So yeah, that was really exciting and fun. And I noticed this morning that actually we're almost at 4,000 subscribers. So wow, I'm going to have to think of another one. So if you've got any ideas as to what kind of a thank you I could give you for 4,000 subscribers, then do pop me a comment down below, and we'll have a think about it. So I haven't been making much just lately. I don't know about you guys, but my Sewjo, this weather, I don't know what it is. I've just been really finding it hard to motivate myself, really finding it difficult to get excited about sewing anything for summer weather, when actually, and I know it's a bit of a cliche that people who are British talk about the weather a lot, and we do, it is shockingly bad. I mean, for June, I don't think I've worn anything. I mean, you can't even go outside in a t-shirt at the moment, it's too cold. I saw someone wearing a scarf walking down the street the other day. A scarf in June? It's just ridiculous. And then how are you supposed to get excited about making summer clothes or pretty like dresses and t-shirts and shorts, and when actually you can't wear them? So I've been trying hard to find my Sewjo. I looked in my sewing space. I spent a lot of time getting everything out, because usually that's a really good way to get excited again, is to reorganise everything, get everything out from the drawers, check your stash out, look through your fabric, get the books out that you've got, read through those, get some ideas, get some inspiration. And I did get some inspiration. So you might have noticed I'm wearing this lovely cardigan here. This fabric I bought as part of my sewing haul when I had that lovely voucher from my work friend. So I bought a whole heap of fabric at that time. I'll pop a link to that video. I went and splurged, and this mustard ponte roma was one of the things that I picked up. It's so soft. It's not really summer appropriate, but then neither's the weather. So it's lovely and snugly warm. This pattern is from a book that I've talked about quite a bit before by Wendy Ward. I've made several of the patterns out of this book. This one is called the Kinder Cardigan. I talked about it last time. So you can see there's a few variations there. You can make a longer one, you can make the shorter one, which is on the back page here. I really wanted a nice flattering mid-calf length Kinder Cardigan, so that's what I made. And I'll just show you some of the details. So it's got a really nice neckband. It's almost like, it kind of reminds me of an 80s style jacket, or I suppose you could call it a coatigan, because it's oversized. It makes me feel a bit sort of Club Tropicana when I'm wearing it. It's got big deep cuffs on the end. The sleeves aren't fitted, and if I stand up you can see it comes right the way down to mid-calf, which is lovely and snuggly. And I've got this on today with a ready to wear Breton stripe t-shirt and jeans. But when I first finished making this cardigan, I have to admit I was a little bit unsure Do you ever do that? Do you ever make something and it comes off a sewing machine, you think, I don't know about this. I'm not sure how I'm going to wear this or what I'm going to wear it with. Does it suit me? So I went through my wardrobe and tried it on with several different things to see if I could get a handle on how to style it. And it looks great with navy. So I often wear it with this navy t-shirt and jeans. It also looks really good with my M6686, I think that's the pattern number, which is a ponte roma, stretchy, stripy navy and white dress, just like this t-shirt. And I wear that with a tan belt, and that looks really nice. That's a good work outfit. So if I can, I will pop in a picture somewhere here. What else do I wear it with? Ooh, it looks really nice with leopard print, so I'll show you that in a minute. But we'll talk through the construction of this cardigan. The pattern pieces are all in the back of the book. I talked before in my last video about how confusing the sizing is. So yeah, nothing much has changed there. So I couldn't even tell you what size I made because I can't remember, to be fair, what size it was. It goes on your body measurements anyway. I think I probably could have done with going down, actually I think it was an extra small. I think I probably could have done the extra small because the sleeves are quite baggy, but that's kind of the style of this cardigan. Because my Sewjo's been a bit lately, I should have changed my overlocker thread. So you can see here I was really lazy and used black overlocker thread, and whenever I cut corners like that I always regret it, because every time I wear this cardigan I think to myself, why didn't I just change the overlocker thread? Even white would have looked better. But what I did do is change the left needle thread to mustard, so you can't see from the outside any black. But yeah, I was being cautious, I guess, because my overlocker was playing up a bit a couple of weeks ago, and it's a Juki machine. It's really solid overlocker. It's pretty old. It was my mum's before it was mine, and it sews like an absolute dream. But she's a bit fussy when it comes to things like threading, so it has to be threaded in the right order, as in the manual. And occasionally she just throws all her toys out the pram for no apparent reason, and then I'm stuck and have to take it back to my mum to have a fiddle, which is what happened last time. So yeah, I thought to myself, oh, I really ought to change those threads, and then because I was feeling a bit lazy, I went ahead and sewed it with the back. So yeah, what can you do? The other thing about the construction is these corners here, so if you can see, these corners here are sort of sewn and then turned through, and then the hem is then folded up. So what I really would like to do with the next one is to ensure that this seam here, or this the edge of the fabric here, is overlocked first before I then turn the hem up and twin needle, because you can see I've done my twin needle there and it doesn't look too bad, it's pretty neat. But I had to go back along and trim off the excess fabric there, and what I prefer to do is to overlock that edge first and then twin needle. It gives a much neater finish. So yeah, I think I would do that next time, because I'll probably make another one of these. They're a really useful sort of addition to your wardrobe. The one super annoying thing about this pattern, and it's partly my fault because I was being lazy, like I said, didn't really read the instructions fully. So when you come to get to the page for the Kinder Cardigan, it's hard to say, what I didn't notice was the instructions for making this cardigan are for the plain version without the pockets. So I just turned to this page thinking, right, that's the construction page. I'll crack on, get sewing it. Got to sort of like almost the end, and I'm thinking, well, how do the pockets go on then? And then I turned the page at the end of the construction to find another page which says cardigans with pockets. So rather than integrating into the instructions at this point, now add a pocket if that's what you're going to do, because you know the pictures, most of the pictures I think have got pockets on. She leaves the pocket instructions till the end, and that wouldn't normally be a problem apart from the fact that the pockets are integrated into the side seams of the cardigan. So here they're big pockets that the sides are caught into these two seams, so there really was no way that I was going to unpick all that overlocked edge in order to insert a pocket. It's not the end of the world. I'm not that bothered. It's nice clean look without the pocket, but it would have been nice. I had intended to put pockets on it, so that was kind of annoying because, you know, it's partly my fault because I should have read the instructions fully, but I wasn't expecting making the cardigan with the pockets on to be separate to making the cardigan, if you see what I mean. So yeah, watch out for that if you decide to make this cardi or coatigan, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to pop and change it to wear it with leopard print so you can see what that looks like. So hang on one sec and I'll be back in a minute. Back again with the lovely Mandy Boat tee that I made out of this leopard print, which I love. I have to say I wear this t-shirt all the time. It's a free pattern. If you haven't checked it out yet, do check it out. I think it's by Sewjo Patterns. I'll try and pop the details down here. But for a free pattern, I have to say I've made two of these, and I wear this one particularly nearly all of the time. It's gotten a lot of wear. So I just love those browny coloured tones with this mustard. And I think actually it suits my skin tone as well to have that sort of browny colour next to my face. And yeah, I really love this together. I just tuck the front in. It's quite a big oversized t-shirt, this one, so I just tuck the front in to give my waist a bit of definition with this long cardigan on. But yeah, I love it with the leopard print. And in the winter or autumn, I think it will look really lovely with a brown long sleeve top underneath and a leopard print scarf, for example. So I think this is going to be quite a versatile piece in my wardrobe. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is the fabric is already beginning to pill. Particularly where it rubs against the sides and where it rubs against my hips, which will be a shame because it's really lovely soft ponte roma, and I haven't even washed it yet, so if it's pilling already, I think in a couple of months time it's probably going to be absolutely covered in bobbles, but never mind. Now I've made one, I know what I'm doing, I can go ahead and make more, so I think I will definitely do that. The other things I've got to show you today aren't strictly speaking sewing related. They're both Cricut machine related, so if that's something you're interested in, then stick around. If it's not, I totally won't hold it against you if you decide to stop watching me there. But this one is kind of sewing related. So it is a box. So I told you I'd been through all of my sewing desks trying to find my Sewjo in there, and what I discovered is, you know the little compartment at the bottom of your sewing machine that's full of needles and feet and all that kind of stuff? I was finding it really difficult to shut that box, and it was crammed and I couldn't find what I was looking for in there a lot of the time anyway. So I went to Poundland, which is in our local town, and I found this really cute little organiser box for £1. How good is that? And the clever thing about it is it's double-sided, so you can open it like this. You can see I popped all my machine feet in there. So there's needles at the top here, all the bits and pieces, the bigger machine feet like the embroidery foot for freehand embroidery, and then the smaller feet in these compartments here. And then if I turn it up the other way, it also opens this way, and in there I've got my walking foot, some other needles and some of the other feet. So it's a much better way to store all those bits and pieces than trying to cram as much as I can into the box on my sewing machine. It's upside down. So I was really pleased with that, and I've just customised it with feet and needles with a bit of sticky vinyl. So that was one of my Cricut makes. to show you the other one, I'm going to have to go and get changed again. So hang in there and I'll be back in a second. So I'm back. Like I said, this isn't strictly speaking sewing related because I didn't do any sewing. I bought a ready-to-wear t-shirt from a supermarket called Tesco, and they do a plain black and a plain white t-shirt for £7. So for £3.50, I thought you can't say fairer than that. You couldn't buy the fabric for that to make yourself a black t-shirt anyway, I don't think. And I just wanted to customise it using some iron-on vinyl and my Cricut machine. So what I've done is I put a little saying on the front here, which kind of sums up my life entirely. Anyone out there that's got 3 children or more, even if you've just got one, sometimes you feel like a zookeeper. Honestly, my kids, they're noisy, they argue all the time, they thunder up and down the stairs, they are just, they're animals, honestly. So I saw on Pinterest a t-shirt that was similar to this with zookeeper on it, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to wear a slogan t-shirt, this is the slogan I want, because this pretty much sums up life in our household on a daily basis. In fact, my husband said, why don't you use the white one and put Ringmaster on it, because it's a bit of a circus around here. So I was like, that's a good idea, I might do that. So yeah, I like the craze for slogan t-shirts. There's loads out there, lots of different things on them, but I just thought, you know, this slogan sums me up beautifully because I am a zookeeper with 3 of them. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed my video today. I'm sorry there hasn't been masses of sewing, but like I said, I'm struggling to find my Sewjo. I think the weather has got something to do with it. I pretty much think I'm going to make some jogging bottoms next, or maybe I'll switch and start making the kids some clothes, because sometimes when I get a bit uninspired about making myself clothes, and let's face it, I'm not making stuff for the sake of it. I don't want a wardrobe full of clothes I'm not going to wear. I might switch to making the kids some bits and pieces just for a while, just to see how that goes. Nothing's really grabbing me. I have got the Tilly and the Buttons stretch book, and the only pattern out of that book that I haven't made up so far is the, I think it's called the Stella Joggers. So I've made the hoodie, and I've got some of that navy blue ponte roma that I previously bought left over. So I might make myself just a basic pair of navy tracky bottoms, because that's all really I'm feeling like making right now. It's most unlike me. I know when I'm feeling down in the dumps when I don't want to sew anything. Are you the same? Do you feel like that when your Sewjo disappears? That's when you think, I need to get out there, I need to go for more walks, I need to maybe switch it up and do something else that's creative for a bit. So, you know, whatever your thing is, embroidery, I'm enjoying playing with the Cricut machine at the moment, paper crafting, whatever it is that floats your boat. So yeah. I do also have some lovely shark cotton that I bought some time ago to make my son a shirt, and I really enjoy the process of constructing a shirt with the collar and everything, so I might start that. But at the moment I'm just thinking, meh, don't feel really much like making anything. So have you had a similar experience? Do you feel like that? How do you get yourself out of your Sewjo? How do you find it again? How do you get inspired and want to make all the things all over again? Or is it okay just to have a break from making all the stuff? And yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on. Thanks so much for joining me today. Congratulations to Vegan Bean for her purse, and as I said, get in contact and I'll send that to you. And hopefully I'll see you next time with my missing Sewjo. Okay, see you later. Bye.